Let us go for the balancing of the equation in acidic medium, and the reaction conditions and the skeletal form of equation is provided for us and is present as MnO4 minus plus SO2 in presence of acidic medium is converted to Mn2 plus compound followed by HSO4 minus, and this particular reaction is occurring in acidic medium, and we are going to balance this particular equation in ion electron method. The method that we are applying is ion electron method. By this ion electron method, we are going to balance this particular given equation. Whereas, in order to balance an equation given by ion electron method, we have to identify the species which is undergoing oxidation, and at the same time whichever is undergoing reduction. Here, the manganese is maintaining oxidation number of +7 in the starting metal and is converted to +2, that is fall in oxidation number is said to be what? Reduction. Whereas sulfur dioxide, sulfur maintains +4 oxidation state and now it is present with +6 oxidation state in the product. Hence this particular one is increment in oxidation number is known as what? Oxidation. Now we have to divide this particular one into two equal halves, that is reduction half reaction, and this one is what? Oxidation half reaction. Oxidation half reaction and the reduction half reaction. Whereas reduction, in this reduction, this MnO4 minus is our starting material is converted to, the starting material is converted to product, that is Mn2 plus. Reduction is a process in which gaining of electrons is present, whereas oxidation, here whatever starting material sulfur dioxide is there, this sulfur dioxide is converted to the new species, that is HSO4 minus. Whereas this +7 state is converted to +2 state, that is known as reduction. The central atom manganese by number is 1 in the starting material, that is manganate ion, followed by formed product, that is Mn2 plus. Whereas after being known this manganese, the other atoms are to be balanced, that is oxygen. Oxygen is 4 in number towards the left side. For the right side there is no oxygen. To balance the number of oxygens, the same number of water molecules are to be added, and for the next time in order to balance the hydrogens, whereas as being this medium is acidic medium, the same many number of H plus ions are added, hence the net combination of MnO4 minus plus 8H plus in presence of acidic medium is converted to Mn2 plus followed by what? 4H2O. This is balanced equation in terms of all varieties of atoms present in the reaction. Whereas though it is present in the form of balanced equation in terms of different number of atoms, we have to balance this equation in terms of number of electrons also. So charge balance we have to do. So here -1 and followed by +8 combination is forcefully made equal to +2. This particular +7 is converted to +2. +7 units of charge is converted to +2 charge and is possible when it takes 5 electrons. So therefore the net balanced equation becomes MnO4 minus plus 8H plus 5 electrons combination is converted to Mn2 plus 4H2O. This is equation number 1. This is the complete first of oxidation of complete balanced equation. It appears as balanced not only in terms of number of atoms but also in terms of what? Charge. Whereas if I go for the second half, that is oxidation half, whereas here our sulfur +4 is converted to +6. This is oxidation, this is reduction half was completed. Whereas number of sulfur atoms remained constant, then we have to focus our attention on the other atoms, that is oxygen. Here 2 oxygens are lack. We are adding 2 water molecules. After adding water molecules, now it is reached to a state of 4 hydrogens, whereas in the product side we are having how many hydrogens? Only 1 hydrogen. In order to compensate, as being it is acidic medium, we are adding 3 H plus ions. Thus the net equation becomes, that is sulfur dioxide plus 2H2O. This is converted to HSO4 minus followed by 3H plus. Whereas number of electrons, if I look at here, 0 electron system is converted to 1 electron minus plus 3 electrons combination implies 2 electrons. So therefore here 0 is converted to 2 plus and is possible if it loses 2 electrons, that is on balancing charge. What we are doing here, on balancing charge balance చేసిన తర్వాత this appears as sulfur dioxide plus 2H2O. Now it reached to the state of HSO4 minus followed by 3H plus. It is possible if it loses how many electrons? 2 electrons. This is oxidation, losing of electrons. This is reduction, gaining of electrons. Now this is first half, that is reduction balanced half equation. This is second half, that is oxidation balanced half equation. These two are the equations. By cross multiplying the electron number involved in oxidation, that is losing of electrons 2, this 2 will become multiple for equation number 1, whereas the reduction related multiple for the electrons 5. This 5, if I make a multiple for the oxidation half reaction, then the law of conservation of electrons validity is possible. Then the net resultant equation will becomes the balanced equation. If I write those two, it appears as, that is on multiplying equation 1 with 2, because here 2 is the multiple for the electrons, on multiplying equation 2 with 5 because 5 is the multiple for these electrons, it appears as 1 with 2 implies 2MnO4 minus plus 16H plus 10 electrons combination. Now it appears as 2Mn2 plus 8H2. Whereas equation 2 with 5, whereas this reaches as, that is 5SO2 plus 10H2O gives 2HSO4 minus plus, this we are multiplying with whom? 5. 5 implies 5HSO4 minus plus 15H plus 10 electron system. Now these two are added one to the other. After adding one to the other, these 10 electron system will be cancelled. Thus the net equation becomes common terms. If I look at water, here water is 10 water, this is 8 water. If I remove this reaches as 2 water molecules. This is 16H plus, this is 15H plus, it reaches as 1H plus. Hence the net equation is 2MnO4 minus plus 5 sulfur dioxides plus 1H plus combination results as, what it results? It results as 2Mn2 plus 5HSO4 minus plus, that's it. This is the net equation. In this way, net equation here we left with 2 water also. 2 water, that is 2MnO4 minus plus 5 sulfur dioxide plus 2 water plus 1H plus combination resulted as 2Mn2 plus 5HSO4 minus. It is balanced in terms of manganese, in terms of sulfur, in terms of oxygens. 8 plus, this is 10, 18. 18 implies 18 plus 2, 20 oxygens and remaining hydrogens, everything in terms of atoms, in terms of electrons, in terms of charge, hence it will becomes the balanced equation.